you'll notice too that the station hologram is now green. That means, oh, crap. Whoa. I wasn't paying attention. Hello everybody and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. This is the Voyage Home series, I decided to call it, where we are ultimately trying to make our way back to the Sol system and fly by our home planet of Earth. To get there though, we need to get the rank of Petty Officer in the Federation Navy. We are at a 12% rank now in reputation or rank, so we still need to do quite a bit to rank up. But we are getting friendlier with the Federation as well, 36% Federation friendliness. We have mostly harmless combat rank, mostly penniless trade rank, and an aimless explorer rank right now. But we have been kind of upping our game in a lot of those areas because since the last episode, I have live streamed, I think I had 3 live streaming sessions between then and now, where we did lots more of just basic bounty hunting. So in those live streams, you won't miss anything other than more of whatever I do in this episode, or in the the episode before the live streams. So yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you are interested in the live stream stuff, definitely check it out. I go live on the YouTube side of things. I'm not using Twitch, I'm using YouTube live streaming. So if you are subscribed to me, you'll get a notification when I go live. I do them on Monday and Thursday nights right now. So that's 7 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time. So without further ado, one thing to note actually is we have a balance of almost $1.5 million. That was earned all in bounty hunting. If we go into the Starport Services, we should take a look at our outfitting. Because of all the money we've earned, so on top of the $1.5 billion that you saw in the bank account, upgrades have been done. So there's the burst lasers hard points have been upgraded. Kill worm scanner, that definitely helps with making a lot of money. You want to scan all of your kills. I have a chaff launcher for when I'm being shot at and I need to run away. But we've almost A-rated this Sidewinder. All right, so we've got military grade composite. We have an A-rated power plant, a B-rated set of thrusters, and that's only because this place doesn't sell A-rated. We're going somewhere that we can upgrade this. A A-rated frameshift drive, so we can jump almost 12 light years now when we're unladen, which is awesome. D-rated life support, we don't need more than that. A-rated power supply, B-rated sensors, we can upgrade those to A-rated, but they don't sell them here. A-rated shields, which is definitely awesome. We've got our vehicle, so we can go to planets. We can just a regular old Discovery scanner at the moment. Our regular old fuel scoop. I think I upgraded to this in one of the live streams, and it was actually pretty awesome being able to scoop off of stars instead of going to the ports all the time. And then a planetary approach suite, so we can actually approach and land on planets. And I also put our mostly harmless combat decal on the front of the ship. What we want to do in this episode is we're going to take a look at another way that you can make money when you first get started off. So bounty hunting is a really excellent way to make a first few credits, start upgrading your ship, as you can see. The next best way to do that, in my opinion, or another good way to do that, is to go to the bulletin board. So here we have some available surface missions. So on this current planet, we could go do this cut the power, or we could go do safety first. We are trying really hard to rank up in the Federation, as you know, right? And you can see the Federation symbol is that star with the circle, like the solar system rings around it. And you'll see that this one here has that on it, and this one doesn't. So while this one would make us some money, this would actually give us more reputation with the Federation. But those are the only 2 things we have here. It's not worth a whole ton of money, so maybe we'll save surface mission for something that's a little bit more exciting. And as always, I have been updating my trade computer for all the places I land at. So we're going to continue to do that while we do missions. And I think it's time, actually, if we go to System Cartography.
Displaying map.
What we want to do is head on over to Everate here. We're going to head over to Cleve Hub here because it's got all the modules that we want. So we're going to go over here and we're going to upgrade real quick. But if we back out of this, In one of the live streams, I did a rescue operation, and that's all. It's on my channel as well if you're curious about that. But I did a rescue operation for somebody who was completely out of gas and couldn't get back to a port. Good old Fred Bear joined me in a bunch of my bounty hunting, which was awesome. But you can see here that we traveled quite a distance. This is that Captain's Log app that I'm using. I think this is where we started here in NLTT 9949. So if we go to, this is where we were in the last episode. So you can see that I've traveled a bit of a ways to go save this guy, but now that since we've traveled that far, I figure we might as well take advantage of where we're at. So let's launch and head to Cleve Hub. Yeah, there was a ringed system in here that had a high resource extraction site, which was excellent for bounty hunting. So that's definitely a good tip for bounty hunting. Is the resource extraction sites, especially high ones, are really good for bounty hunting. Way better than the nav beacons that we were using in the last episode. Made tons and tons of credits there. I think like in one trip, I made over 500,000 credits. So now we're in Everett. Let's head to, or I know I say that name wrong all the time. Ooh.
Fuel scooping.
I could fuel scoop. While we head over to Cleve, might as well fill up on some gas so we don't have to pay for it. I have to watch my heat.
Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. Now we don't have to pay for gas. Nice. So here we are at Cleve Hub. Let's get in close. And request docking.
Docking request granted.
Oh.
Docking
There we go.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
I've been doing much better on the landings until that moment, of course. So let's go quickly to outfitting. Killer scanner is good enough. Yeah, so we want to head over here, and we want to do upgrade our thrusters to the A-rated thrusters. And that still good for our power, yep. There we go. So now we have A-rated power plant, an A-rated set of thrusters, A-rated frameshift drive. We have an A-rated power distributor. Let's see if we can upgrade our sensors to A-rate. Nope, they don't have A-rated sensors here, so we can't do that, which is too bad. Because the upgraded sensors will give us a better optimal range, right, for finding people. So we'll have to find one of those somewhere else. And shields are the best they can be. I believe we can get better fuel scoops. All right, so if we upgrade to an A-rated fuel scoop, then we can fuel scoop a lot faster. Let's buy that. And basic discovery scanner. So we can get that's the basic one we have. The advanced one is $1.5 million. An intermediate discovery scanner is $500,000, but it will increase our range. So if we compare these, so right now, when we go into a new system and we scan the system, we can only see 500 light seconds away. If we get an intermediate discovery scanner, we can see 1,000 light seconds away. So this is good too for when you're going into new systems and you haven't discovered them yet, which is, there's a lot of data we don't have right now, especially when we're doing missions. We might go into somewhere where we don't know. So upgrading to this and then ultimately to the full-on one is probably not a bad idea. If I upgrade to this, we still have quite a bit of money. We still got 1.2 million credits. So let's buy this. We have the best fuel scoop. Yeah, so now we're down to about $750,000. And let's make sure that we can afford the insurance on this. We can, but we are getting pricey insurance now. We got more than enough. We have many, many, many rebuys. But I think we have a pretty awesome ship, right? We've got some good weapons. We can take some things out. And we've got basically the best modules that we can get and or want, except for the only thing we have to upgrade still is the sensors. Other than that, everything else I think is exactly how we want it. We're almost as good as the ship can be, which means that we will definitely be upgrading to a new ship probably in the next episode after we've done much more of this, doing missions, getting some more money. And we'll upgrade to something a little bit different and a little bit better. Outfitting. Let's just go check the... Oh, I don't have... Oh, I put my fuel scoop in. I don't have any cargo. So that means that we're not going to be able to do missions that require us to take stuff from A to B. So let's see if those come up a lot. So let's go in here and let's do some missions. Safe and sound. What is this? An unflappable pilot is needed to carry a confidential package for a set period of time before delivering it to the location a contact will provide you later on. All right, so this is one of those ones where you have to like head out to a specific location and meet up with somebody. I hear that these ones might be bugged, so I'm not sure I want to do that right now. Renowned celebrity. Oh, and it's also not a Federation mission. What's this here? This is a combat mission, I think. Yeah, we got to go out and find somebody and kill them. It's worth 53,000 credits. Available, but unattainable. So here's a 160,000. Let's see, how much... we need to be able to carry 9... Oh, we have to be allied with them, and we have to be able to carry 9 cargo. So that's no good. Let's see what else down here. Hauler. Quantity 50. We couldn't even get that if we wanted to. Discrete haulers required. Quantity 33. Looking for light cargo. 70. Yeah, so we need to get like a hauler. Hush, hush. We need to be allied. So we can get some of these once we get a better ranking. Yeah, so there's no good missions here that we really want to take right now. If we open up the system map, there's a lot of other stations in here too. Russell's Ring. And we need the trade data anyway, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here and see if there's some better missions. So let's launch. Here we are at Russell Ring! Woohoo! Alright. So, first things first is you always refuel. And then let's check the bulletin board. See what they have here. Alright, so we do have one that will help us rank up in the Federation here. So this requires us to... I have to get this contract signed urgently. The CEO of the corporation we are dealing with insists on a physical copy. So now I need a pilot head over to the Onizuka landing real fast. Get this over there for a fast payday. Tip, don't let anybody know about the package. All right, so it doesn't pay very much. How far away is it? It's only 1 jump away. But it will help us with Federation. So let's accept that, right? It's got the little Federation badge on there. Safe and sound. This doesn't help us with Federation, so we're not going to look at that right now. Earn credits easily today. So this here is, yeah, here's an example of one where it's all you have to do is have 1 cargo space. So we could take that as well. Where would it go? It goes the other way, but it's still not that far to get to. So we'd have to change out something for a cargo rack. What's this here? Resource extraction. So yeah, so here, this is a mining mission. We don't have the mining equipment right now. What's this? 2 cargo. And this goes to another system that's fairly close. So I'm thinking it actually might make sense to get a cargo container. We can probably dump the fuel scoop for now. I want to keep the scanner because there are systems that we don't know where things are in them, and I want to be able to scan them efficiently. But, oh, actually, let's check to see if they have an A-rated sensor here. They do! There. Let's buy that. There we go. Now we're fully A-rated on our sensors. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this A-rated fuel scoop right now for a cargo rack. Capacity 2, which is all we needed. Oh no, we needed 3, didn't we, if we wanted to take both those missions. So that's a 2 size. Vehicle hangar bay is a 2. Okay, well we're not, we'll get a hangar bay when it's time to go onto the planet surface. So for now, because we're not doing planet surface missions for this right at the moment, but if we are, we can always replace the cargo with that. So I'll get a 4 capacity cargo rack. All right, so now we can go early easy credits. This one needs 2. So we can accept that. And this one is, it's a surface mission, but it's just to a port, right? Yeah, so we don't have to actually drive around. So we're fine without we have the planetary approach suite, but we don't have the vehicle anymore, but we can always buy another one. So I'll accept that one as well. So those are 3 different missions, all for the Federation, right? I think that's all we can get here. So, last thing I need to do, of course, we're at a brand new port, so I'm going to update our trade database. We got 3 different missions to go to. These little mission markers are nice. So if we head off to, say, this one first. And we don't have the system data, but we can scan it when we get in there. And launch. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear
Retracting
retracted.
docking modules.
You'll notice too that the station hologram is now green. That means, oh, crap. Whoa. I wasn't paying attention while I was talking to you guys. See, that's what happens when you talk and drive. No. Okay, let's actually head out of this spaceport without dying. But the spaceport hologram is green. Max shields.
Power to shields.
And you also notice that on my contacts, there's a bunch of green people now. They're all federal securities. It's all green. It's because we're actually starting to get rank up with them, right? We are friendly with them now, so they are showing up in green on our screen. And on our radar, they're all showing up in green, which is pretty cool. Let's head out of this mass lock and then jump on over to the next system.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so I just jumped in, fuel scooped, and used my discovery scanner
Fuel scoop disengaged.
to find 3 new bodies in the system, which is why we needed it. And look at that. It is... Okay, so we could have done it with the basic one, but still, we wouldn't have found this without having a discovery scanner. So let's plot our route to here. Oh, actually, it's on the planet, isn't it? So let's... We want to go to here. Off we go. So now we're heading off to... Now, what we could do is we could actually scan all of these places in this system as well. And I guess maybe we should have done that with the star right off the bat. Because you can actually sell that trade data as well, right? So, like, while you're doing this, you might as well. Let's scan the star. Because you can just drop this off along the way. When you get far enough away from the system, other systems will buy this data off of you. There we go. There we go. We got the star, and we can sell that data. But yeah, and then you can go to each planet, each planet one by one as well, and scan them. You know, we might as well scan this planet too, I guess, while we're coming in. There we go. Scanning the planet. There we go. Now we got the planet. Now the way I do planetary landings, I was showing this on the live stream as well, but I come in kind of like when the port is on the other side of the planet, like that. You see that by the dotted circle. And I kind of come in close to the planet until I get into what they call Orbital Cruise, which is high speed flying around the body of the planet. There we go. So now we're going to start engaging in Orbital Cruise. I'll flip my ship the other way around so it's above my head.
Orbital flight engaged.
Then I can keep that in my scopes and keep it in this 0 to like 5 to -5 area, and we'll go really fast around the planet. This is where the head tracking comes in real handy, because I can actually look up and see it as I fly around the planet. And then once it comes into view, yeah, now I'll kind of keep going until I get kind of close to it. And then we can kind of turn in, flip the ship back around. And I want to come down kind of on top of it. But not, because I don't want to drop out of Orbital Cruise until I have to. And then we'll go into what they call a glide. Dropping from Orbital Cruise into a glide. And then we'll just come straight in towards the depot. Glide engaged. Glide complete. And look at that. 4 clicks from the port. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
Pad number 4 over here. And here we are, down on a planet's surface. So that was actually pretty straightforward and easy. I don't find them that much more complicated or even time, as a station. The station's obviously a little bit quicker, but once you kind of get the hang of it, they're not bad at all. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
But just like everything, I guess, practice makes perfect. The more I do it, the better I
Landing gear
get.
deployed.
So let's go on in. Alright, so let's fill up our fuel, like always. Now, before we turn this in, I want to check over here. So right now we have a 36% friendly reputation and a 12% rank. So let's see. When we turn in, go to the bulletin board. And we give this cargo. There you go. So our friendship went up with both the local faction and the network here. And if we head on over looking at this, we have 36 and 16. So we went up from 12 to 16% rank, right? And our friendlyship, and our friendly reputation is going up as well. That's kind of cool. Now we can look around here, now that we're here, surface missions. So we couldn't take these unless we got ourselves a vehicle again, right? So that's something to make sure that you, seeking couriers, what's this? Oh no, this one is just to a different port. So we could take this. Yeah. So it's just off to another location. So like we could just keep doing these types of missions, right? And this is kind of what I'm going to be doing in the live streams, is just a bunch of missions trying to rank up for the next week, right? And then next week we'll pick something new to do. But yeah, so I'm not going to like take this on right now. We're getting kind of long in the tooth for this episode. But so yeah, the next thing we need to do is to finish off these missions that we've picked up. Of course, I'm here at a new star system and new port, so I'm going to add this to the to my trade database. All right, so now the next system we'll go to is this one over here. And we'll finish this mission off, and it's really close to the star, it looks like. And it's not a planetary one. I think we only had the one planetary one, so we'll definitely pick that up. And we've done everything else that we needed to do here. We can shut that down and launch.
Ship released. Engines engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Perfect landing this time.
Engines disengaged.
Alright, so let's refuel like always. And head over to the bulletin board. And if we look now at our rank, so we're 36 and 16. Let's give this cargo. Everything's gone up. And now we are at 36, or 37 and 20. So see? 20 in these missions is slowly ranking us up. And available but unobtainable missions. We got a whole bunch of those here. Ooh, look at that. 440,000 credits. I need to be able to take 57 and a minimum rank of merchant. So yeah, see, like you'll start to get more and more good stuff as you rank up too. Bringing home the bacon. Need to be a dealer with a quantity of 5. That actually shouldn't be too hard to get to missions like that. And urgent delivery quantity of 8. Quantity, yeah. So you know what? It actually is. It might start making sense to with these types of missions, because there seems to be quite a few of them that take just a little bit of cargo. It might make a lot of sense. Fair exchange. Just need to be a peddler. Wow. Yeah, some of these are looking pretty decent, huh? Quantity of 5, dealer. And then this is need to be allied, but then you have to go get, that's a mining mission. But yeah, some of these are looking pretty decent. So I mean, it's if we go into the shipyard, I think we're getting, like, we probably can afford to like upgrade to, whoops, something even just like a, that's a combat ship, which we're not doing right now, but like the hauler, right? Cargo capacity is 8. We probably want a little bit more than that, don't we? An adder. Oh wait, no. You can put a lot more than 8 or 6 into that. But yeah, we can go with a hauler for 52, or we can go for, oh, we could upgrade to one of these things right away, probably. So where is our next mission? Our next mission is over here. Let's take a look. So right now we're in a system with a population of 200 and so. This one is a population about the same. And we don't have the system data, but we can plot a route there, and then we can go finish this mission off. And it might make a lot of sense, actually, to upgrade to like a hauler or something. Something to have a bit more cargo capacity, and we can do some of these bigger missions. And of course, I'm going to update my trade database. All right, with that been done, let's just head over to the last place and launch.
Engage.
Huzzah! Here we are.
Docking successful.
Beautiful landing.
Engines disengaged.
So we made it to our last destination. Refuel. Open up the bulletin board. All right, so right now we are at 37 and 20. Let's deliver our last bits here. And now we are at 37 and 24. So you can see the ranking in the actual rank is going up faster than the reputation, but it's all still good. All we really care about really right now is the ranking anyway, so it's good that that's going up faster. Yeah, and then here, available missions. Whoa, look at all these missions. We got tons, and they're all Federation missions. So this is a freight specialist. Now we can take 4 quantity of cargo, and look at the money on that too. Wow, that's a pretty decent mission. This is to deliver some cells, and then take down the police. This is a lot of money, but this is like go kill a whole bunch of people in space. When we get we'll do some of these when we get a bigger attack ship. Maybe even like in the Eagle might be fun to try and go do some attack missions. This one here as well. This is go shoot 1 person looking for light cargo transport. Look at that. Yeah, so that's just 3. And deliver some bauxite to a location, right? So they're all excellent Federation missions that will continue to increase our ranking. There is no shipyard here, so we can't upgrade to a new ship here. We could have at the last place. It does have a commodities market, so I will update my trade database. But yeah, so that's basically that's missions. So you pick up your missions, and they help you in ranking. If you pick the appropriate ones, they can get you some money. And of course, the better your ranking is with the missions, your actual, like your combat rank, your trade rank, your exploration rank, they help you in unlocking better missions. Your ship obviously helps as far as, more cargo and whatever other requirements that they have. So they're pretty cool. So this is what we're going to be doing in the live streams as well, the next couple of live streams, and we'll be doing more missions, going more places. During that time, I might upgrade to like the Adder or something like that. So if I do, I'll definitely show that off in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really does help out my channel quite a bit. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really does help out my channel quite a bit. If you're new to my channel and want to be notified when I release new videos or go live, hit that subscribe button. I release new episodes of Elite Dangerous on Wednesdays, as well as live streams of Elite Dangerous on Thursdays and Mondays. If you like space games as well, you might be interested in my Space Engineers videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have an absolute great one, and I'll see you all next time.